Hi, my name is Ruth Huber. I am a marriage and family therapist student at Wheaton College, and I'm originally coming from Pennsylvania.
Hi, my name is Matt Levergood. I'm a second year marriage and family therapy student here at Wheaton College, and I'm from the state of Michigan.
I chose marriage and family therapy specifically versus other forms of therapy because I was working with families in ministry and I realized that they were not resourced to navigate some of the challenges within their marriage and some of the challenges within parenting.
The thing that really drove me into pursuing a career in marriage and family therapy was, one, seeing a lot of the things that I was navigating through within my own family, as well as some of the things that I saw happening systemically with the church I used to work at, and how a lot of the things that helped me make sense of what my experience with my family helped me make sense of that experience.
Wheaton was the first program that I found that offered a different form of therapy. It was also a household name coming from other places where there were Christian colleges that were relatively popular, but they did not offer marriage and family therapy as a therapeutic course.
The program's reasons, as I looked into so many others, really shone above the rest. One of them was the helping us develop as therapists with self and the therapist issues, dealing with our own things before we go and do this professionally in an area that we won't have support in. Another is integrating research into the clinical side, helping us as learning therapists know how to bring what the top and newest research says about a thing and integrating that into the clinical care we provide is a great opportunity to just grow and to provide excellent care.
Wheaton is unique. There are a few other programs that have this, but this was the first program that I came across that had a clinic on site that first year practicum students were able to engage in therapy in under around 8 to 10 weeks. And so that means that you are in the room experiencing yourself as a therapist right away. And so you're able to navigate, oh wow, do I love this, or maybe is this not for me? In my classes, I have experienced my professors personally push me to become the person that I need to be, so that when I am seeking to become a therapist, I'm doing that authentically. They're not just teaching me skills, they're not just teaching me theories, they're teaching me about the person that I am in the therapy room, because that comes across creating safety for my clients, helping them say, hey, I can show up as a whole person because I'm learning how to show up as a whole person.
The professors in classroom experience of the Wheaton MFT program have already in many ways made me a better therapist. Just navigating through the things that, whether it's emotions, feelings, or experiences from our past that have come up in moments where we're talking about hard topics, whether it's hard topics with clients or in the classroom that bring up something in us, a reaction, and navigating what those things mean and how they might influence the therapy care we provide have been a great experience of the program to really make me a better therapist and even a better dad at times with my own kids.
I've experienced faith integration in this program in around 3 ways. The first way is me understanding my faith in the room. And so how does my faith show up in the things that I think about myself and the things that I think about clients and the things that I think about some of the challenges that marriages and families are bringing up. And so maybe some of my biases because of my beliefs. Another way is it has helped me see the image of God in my clients. And so it has brought in an awareness and a dignity as I care for my clients, that I am seeing them able to change because of God's narrative in their life, regardless if they know Him or do not know Him.
The Wheaton MFT program does a great job navigating through how faith and therapy practice can integrate together in a way that's ethical. As a therapist, you do not want to bring or impose your beliefs onto a client. But the reality is what you believe spiritually is something that you are going to inherently bring into the room. And so the program does a really good job of talking through what does it look like for you to be someone who follows Jesus as a therapist and loves people who maybe don't follow Him as well. And what does it look like to do that well and ethically? During my first semester, I remember a moment in our Enduring Questions class where we were talking through what does it look like for us to integrate our faith and our calling as therapists together. And our professor talked about how for some people their job is to sow the seeds and plant the seeds. For others, it's to harvest. For us, the role we have is to take the boulders and rocks out of the field to prepare it for planting. And since that discussion, I've just remembered in therapy it being an opportunity for me to help people maybe get ready to have an encounter with Jesus, for someone else to plant the seed, and for someone else to water it, and maybe someone else to really harvest that crop some other time. But for me, my role is to prepare the field for those moments.
I think all of my classmates would agree that it is hard to totally know what we're gonna do. I'm entering into my second year, and so that means that I will be working with a private practice that is in the city, that is specifically has a social justice bend to it, where I'll be working with clients from all different diverse backgrounds. But more than anything, I am hoping to provide therapy for clients who maybe do not have access, or to always have a way in which we can provide pro bono therapy for those who maybe don't have access to those resources.
The cohort and I talk quite frequently about what do we want to do after the program. And for some people, they want to work with families with young kids and do play therapy. Other people, they're really excited to go back to where they're from and bring the things that they've learned here back there. For me, I'm exploring what does maybe a PhD look like and doing research here at Wheaton.
When I think about myself considering this program, one thing that I was grateful to when I talked to faculty before coming here is I asked them, who is successful in this program? And the people that are successful in this program are those who are willing to truly look at themselves and to look at how they are coming into this program, how they are gonna sit in the room. If you are unwilling to go to places that you're asking your clients to go, I would not recommend going to this program, because this program is requiring you to look at yourself honestly and graciously as you move forward to becoming the person and then the therapist that hopefully God is calling you to be.
Be willing to jump in and fully bring yourself. Fully bring yourself to the professors who are here to help you grow as a therapist and a person. To fully bring yourself to the people in your cohort who are in a journey with you that is only for a brief time. And then as you guys go to wherever God is calling you to, you'll still have those relationships that you can lean on as a therapist and as a follower of Jesus.